Hey everybody, this is Comics for Thomas. Just doing another video on the things that I have picked up in the last few weeks. I've been waiting to do a new video because I've been waiting for a couple things to come in, and they have arrived, and I'm very happy to have some stuff in my collection right now. So, if you hear any noise in the background, we have 4 cats here, and they love to make noise, and you can just see one at the bottom of the screen making its way. There it is. His name is Jeff. So. I'm going to get right into this. I'm recording this video. It's 11:42 at night. I just got done work at 11, so I'm not going to make it a late one tonight. First, I'm going to start with just pickups from my pull list that I've been probably for about 2 weeks now. Anything I've picked up over the last couple Wednesdays. I've been reading a lot, which is great. I tend to not read for a bit, even though I'm still buying and collecting. They start to stack up. Just depending on what's going on with work and so on, but I've been catching up on everything, so it's been good. The first one is Thor issue 16, and this is actually a wraparound cover. I'm not going to pull it out of the bag. The series has been good, the Jason Aaron run, and this is the final issue in this run, and he is doing King Thor next, so the older Thor. So I've added that to my list since this one is going to be ending. I've got Avengers, issue number 23. This has been good. It's been a good series, but I don't know. I prefer to keep the runs going as best I can and continue on with it, but I haven't. It's been good, but it hasn't been great. So I don't know. Something that's been amazing, House of X. And Power of X. So this is House of X issue 3. I love this cover. This is something that I would love to see graded as well. When I first saw it, I love that right here. But then I saw online that there's actually a Virgin variant, and I want that. Man, I want that graded because it's so friggin' nice. When I was at my LCS, I did pick up a Marvel 1000. I have not read it. I've read those last three issues that I've sent you or showed you. Jeez, I can't even speak tonight. I have not read this. I've watched a couple reviews on it. I watched new Comic Book Day with John's Comics with Kids and White Whale, and I think Bueller was on that. Or no, Just a Rican, actually. They kind of gave it a rundown. I will read it at some point. They said there was some good stuff and some bad stuff. I mean, there's a lot going on in there, so understandable that there would be highs and lows. This is Ascender number 5. I still have not read any of Ascender yet because I'm still chipping away at Descender. And when I say chipping away, I don't mean as in it's a bad thing. I'm just trying to get through it. Basically, I'm waiting for the next volume of issues to go on sale on Comixology, so I don't have to pay full price. I'm also collecting the comics as well, so I probably could dig into that a little bit if I need to. Another Jason Aaron run, Sea of Stars. This is issue number 3. I did read this the other night. It's not bad. It's not a bad. I'm interested to see where it goes with it because it's not like other comics that I'm reading, so it's kind of nice. But we'll see if I chip away at that one. Just because of that Avengers run, I'm like I don't want to get myself caught up in too many issues of something that I'm only half into, because there's a lot of really great stuff out. So I did pick up a couple of the Spawn 300. So I picked up the J. Scott Campbell Virgin variant. It's very nice. And then I picked it up. There was other variants there, and the regular issues as well. And I just grabbed everything that was in my pull list. And when I got home, I realized there was a Jerome Opena. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Jerome Opena. He does 7 to Eternity. He's obviously a very talented artist, and he had a variant cover as well. So I went back, and I got the Virgin variant, which is also really nice. I haven't read much Spawn at all in my life. I've got maybe 3 or 4 issues of Spawn, but these are really nice covers. House of X, issue 4. This is a variant. So I'm not choosing the covers that they're giving me at my LCS. They're ordering, and basically, because I was one of the last to order the series, I'm getting the leftovers. So At some point, I probably would want to have all the first prints. Don't get me wrong, that's a nice cover, but there's probably better. Die is back. I think this might be a variant because I feel like I saw online that the first printing is a different cover, but this is really nice. I have not read this yet, so that's one I need to get on the go. I've read Die up to this point. I just haven't read this specific issue. When I was at my LCS, I saw a third printing of House of X #1, and it's awesome. Look at this. I love that. Magneto is just put Magneto everywhere. Seriously, it's just awesome. So those are everything from my pull list and extra pickups at my LCS. So now I was waiting on a couple things in the mail. The guy that has a shop in Toronto, or not right in Toronto, but in Ontario, he is also the one that I order comics from online, and he is the one that I send comics to get pressed, and he's the authenticated dealer. So he will randomly have sales on his site. So he was having a 40% off sale on anything that you ordered. So I just waited till the sale came on, and you got to move quick because I don't know how many people are jumping on there, but like there's certain comics that I know people are going to go for. I tried to get Eternal Warrior #4, the first I think not full appearance of Bloodshot, but the first semi-appearance or whatever you want to call it. I did not get it though, so which is fine. It might be a Rye actually, not Bloodshot. I can't remember exactly, but it's a nice cover. But I did purchase a few books, so for cheap, obviously, because I was getting 40% off. So God Country #3. I'm slowly putting together this series. I've read this series digitally, and it's awesome. It's a great cover. I'm going to butcher this name as well. I call her Lady Mechanica. I don't like Mechanica. Mechanica? I don't know. This is the AspenStore.com exclusive limited edition of 1000 variant cover. And that is really nice. This would be the biggest book of these three that I had ordered. And that's super nice. There are some really cool covers in this series. And I've been reading it too. And it's been pretty good. I don't think it's a long series though. And for cheap, I just grabbed Huck #1. There's some talk about this. I mean, with Mark Millar, I don't know how you say it, but in Netflix. So not the worst thing to have. And I already have this book, but I grabbed a second one as soon as they announced it. I'm sure everybody did. As soon as Disney announced that they were going to be adding some movies and some more TV shows, what you do is as soon as they announce, you jump on eBay and you find the cheapest one that you can that has okay quality. And because people haven't started to up the prices, take them off of there or anything like that. So I grabbed a Moon Knight #1. It's got a little bit of water stain here. Did not see that in the picture, but I did not pay a lot for this. I know I already have a copy. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Besides the actual little bit of water stain, the corners look nice. The spine looks pretty good. I don't see a problem with getting it graded. I'm definitely going to get the other copy that I have graded. So it'll probably get sent out. I mean, we're not going to see a trailer for this for a while, so it's not a super rush. But yeah, it's a good grab real quick. So basically, I have got a Personal Grail. There are probably 4 or 5 comics that I look at on eBay all the time. When I'm on there, I'm always checking prices, and I know that I could just put a little money together and purchase one, but you're just kind of always waiting for that right price, and I end up getting two of the same book in a matter of a couple days, which is pretty awesome. So what I did is I have a friend who I've mentioned it before, where I've purchased some comics from him, and he lives in the same city as me. We work in the same building, just different departments. I know his wife, and she set me up with him because she found out that I'm into comics and he's into comics. So he's always had this book. I've known that he's had it, and finally he wanted to go to a comic expo, maybe. I think it was an expo in Toronto, and so he was putting money together. He's had this book for 4 or 5 years, so he's like, I'm gonna sell a couple books, help pay for tickets, flights, all that jazz. And so as soon as he posted online, I messaged him right away and said, listen, if we could work something out, I can't just give you the money right now. I can give you some of it, which can help you with your flights, and then if I can make a little bit of a payment plan, because I try to keep to a budget, instead of just throwing the money out there and then try to pay it back, right? And it's not always easy to do that. So this is a big one for me, and it's a CGC 7.5 Marvel Preview presents Star-Lord, and this is issue number 4. This is awesome, and I have 2. This is my first one I've ever owned, and I literally had made the purchase from him, and I didn't get the book until like a week later or a week and a half later when I actually got to see him again. But I officially made this purchase from him, and within 3 days, I won a raw copy of it in a raffle for like $10. It was awesome. So this is not a 7.5. It was not a large raffle to get into. They're definitely, they do not look the same. I would still like to get this pressed, and I would like to get it graded. And I have to talk to my authenticated dealer to see if he's able to do that as well. So it's like there's, this, obviously A Man Called Nova #1 because Nova's my favorite character. Silver Surfer #1. It's funny because they all kind of, like, the covers look very, very similar. Where it's just the one character flying up, or almost doing this position like this. What else is on there? There's a couple others that I'm always looking at. So I've been very, very lucky this year I have 2 Nova #1s. One's a restored. I won a Silver Surfer #1, and I have one Star-Lord #1, and I now purchased. That thing is a beaut, and it's huge. This one right here is going to stay in the personal collection for a very long time. That one's going to get graded. That one's going to get raffled off, sold, whatever. And that's just going to go towards a bigger book. So, that's all I have right now. I have been watching a lot of YouTube lately, so I'm just getting caught up on things. I've been watching Reggie collects a lot, obviously. I'm just trying to. I'm tired from work today, so I can't remember exactly what I've been watching, but I've been watching a lot, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. So it's a great, great community, and that's about it. I'm trying to think of, is there anything else? No. So let's just look at this. I know there's bigger grails out there, and everybody has their grails, but this is a huge, huge win. Awesome. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit like. If you don't like it, hit dislike. And if you're neither, then do neither. And I'm sure you'll see another video in a few weeks after I buy some more.